Soon it won't be long. Keep on, keep running.
Hey guys, welcome back to Slacker's Day Off, and today I'm joined by my co-hosts, HyperZink
What's up, everybody? It's your boy.
and Raees.
What's up, guys?
Alright, should we hop right into it, or should we...
Well, are you gonna introduce our guest? Gosh, introduce our guest at least.
No, we're not
No?
Okay, yeah, sure. So Raees, where are you from?
I'm from the DMV area, Virginia, Northern Virginia, actually, near the DC area.
That's pretty cool.
And actually, I want to say something before I start, man. Pretty stoked. Actually, it's one of my first podcasts. I haven't been interviewed before, so it's pretty lit.
Alright.
And also, I just want to say a quick message. We're not on a timer or anything, right?
Not really.
Okay. Yeah, man. I just wanted to say, you know, just as a human being and as a there's a lot of things going on in China right now with the Uyghur Muslims. I believe that's how you pronounce it. So I just want to shed some light on that because, you know, they're being put into camps and stuff and, you know, being treated unfairly. You know, they're made to do things that is against their culture, their religion. So I just want to, you know, shed some light on that. And I know that, you know, one person can't really do much, but, you know, when a lot of people get involved, we can sure make a difference. So wanted to put that out there.
You're talking about like the whole Chinese against Muslim thing, aren't you?
Yeah. I mean, you know, they're making them do like a lot of shit and stuff that's just against, you know, their beliefs and stuff. And it's just, I mean, obviously it's wrong. I mean, you know.
If you, I don't want to interrupt, but if you guys can excuse me for 1 second, I'll be right back.
Alright. Yeah, the Chinese have never been nice to most people. The Chinese people are nice, but it's the whole government system. They're always been hated towards many people, especially Muslims. And then there was the whole rape thing. I think that was like during the Holocaust, it was called that, where they would just have fun beheading Japanese soldiers. It was terrible,
Shit.
man.
I don't even remember that. But yeah, I mean, yeah, man, you're right. I mean, every country has their own, you know, dark history. So I wouldn't really hold them against that. But, you know, this issue is just, you know, so transparent and so new. And surprisingly, a lot of people aren't really talking about it, you know? So I just wanted to, you know, shed some light upon it.
Yeah, I don't think there's enough light on it, so let's get it out there.
I'm back.
Of course not.
No worries, Hyper.
I was talking to Sebi. He was spamming me.
Alright, so,
stop the button.
Reyes, that's how I think you say it. Because
Yeah, Raees, it's cool, man.
Sorry, I'm
Alright.
dyslexic. I cannot pronounce
It's all
names. But anyway, so all your songs are pretty good. Like, they're actually,
I appreciate it.
they're not depressed like most rap songs nowadays.
Nah, I don't think I'm a depressed individual. That's why they're pretty upbeat. I mean, I used to actually make depressing music like before. That was like how I like kind of started out. It was more like the hybrid slash, you know, it was like the rapping slash singing type music that like Drake makes and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just try to do something new on every single one of my projects. You know, just experiment a bit.
That's fair enough, yeah. Just gotta experiment. Like what we've been trying to do with this podcast. We try to do super hyper. Kinda got ear-rapey. Then we try to do like, you know, like 3 a.m. vibes. It kinda got a little dark.
I mean, bro, you gotta change it up, you know, for the audience and stuff, because you keep doing the same thing, it gets repetitive.
Like when I mean
Oh,
dark, it's dark for me to even hear what happened, what I recorded then. What's up, Vigo? Remember
Yo,
that?
I'm queuing something. Oh my god, that was not good.
You just cut
I'm
out.
queuing something up, so just tell me if you guys hear like any weird noises. Just tell me it's probably like something I'm queuing up right now. I'm queuing up a game, see if it works.
Or if I hear
Testing
it,
something.
I'll tell you and then server mute you and then tell me when you're done with it.
I'll just close it. I'm just seeing if it works.
Alright. So, you guys want to talk about video games?
I'm down.
I'm down, bro.
Yeah, like, we had CyberPunk release. Man, I am
Cyberpunk.
enjoying it, actually.
I mean, to be honest, I heard a lot of shit about that game.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
didn't
very
they like
buggy.
take it off the store and stuff?
Well, Microsoft bought it, but they already sold PlayStation versions, and Microsoft's like, you know, screw you guys. We're making an Xbox exclusives. If you own it on PlayStation, it don't work no more. No refunds, nothing.
That's
Wait, really? That's what happened. I didn't even know that Microsoft bought the game. Because
Yeah.
I think I heard in the news like yesterday they're getting sued or something.
They're doing
Like
a
the
lot
company
of
that
crap.
made CyberPunk.
Well, they said it would work on like the Xbox One and like the original Xbox One and PlayStation 4. The only time it works is if you're standing still looking at a wall, so it doesn't have to render in anything around it. It's like if I try to open it on my Xbox, it would probably heat up the room to 80 degrees.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
It doesn't run
Damn, I
good
mean,
on my
I never bought it.
Yeah, it doesn't run good on my Xbox X. And then my brother's gonna play it on the Series X, which will be here around January 14th.
Ooh, special delivery.
Bro.
Y'all can hear me, right? Because my
Yeah.
mic's been weird.
We can hear you, brother.
Just check.
Me and HyperZink both got new mics. I got
we
a
got new
Rode. I don't even know what HyperZink got.
I got a certain mic, but it's like cool and it moves around and crap. So
Yeah, that's called a armbar. I have one of those too, but mine's really annoyingly big.
Ooh.
So, we could talk about how everyone went back to Fortnite thinking that was the old OG island and all that.
Every single time they start a new season, there's so much hope around it. Every time, and then it just doesn't end.
That's true.
Bro,
'Cause every time they drop a new season, I hop back on, and then I'm disappointed and I get back off.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
hopped on
so-
today, and I was like trying to do the sand thing because I thought that was one of the best parts of this season. They got rid
And
of it.
they got rid of it already.
And then I got
Okay.
9 kills, Max got 3, and then our friend got 3, and then we just won. It was like, okay.
It was too easy. It was they're either putting everyone in bot lobbies or some crap to make them more attracted to the game, but it's not. I was expecting them to like. What I personally think they should do is bring back the OG map. Make it so you can select which map you want to play on.
Like, PUBG, or...
Exactly.
Didn't Apex
you
do
play-
that? I don't know.
I'm
I
not
play
sure.
Apex.
But if you've done this much with a video game, you could 100% do this type of stuff that I'm talking about. The amount of advancement they made is big enough for it to be able to do this.
You were
Actually,
cutting
that's a
out
pretty
there.
good idea. I wouldn't actually mind that if they gave us an option with
Yeah.
different maps.
Like, I just go
I
on
don't know
there
why
to
they
have
haven't thought
fun.
of that.
It's just so sweaty
I mean,
now,
honestly,
not
now it's
fun.
just a lot of bots and stuff. And yeah, you're right. There are a lot of sweats now too.
It's like, either it's a full-on bot, or it's someone trying to win a World Cup.
You're
Like-
right. I feel you.
Why? Just have fun, like Call of Duty. They should get rid of skill-based matchmaking. That has made the game so
That-
competitive and dumb, it's not fun.
I mean, doesn't that make it kind of fair though? Because then everybody with the same skill is playing on the same server.
Well, I think
No,
there's like
because
there's
then
a
if
few
someone
levels,
gets
and then
logged
there's
in,
the
like-
competitive level. Like there's one competitive level, and it's not fun.
Oh, okay, yeah, I get what you, okay, yeah.
It's like
ranked
so
matches and stuff?
sweaty. Yeah, it's so dumb.
Yeah.
And everyone camps on Cold War, which I'm okay with camping. It's called strategic placing. Just stop running in front of them 20 times in a row. Gotta have some common sense while playing Call of Duty, but I guess not in 2020.
Surprisingly, I haven't even played
2020.
Warzone or Cold War yet. I heard Cold War wasn't that good.
It's okay. I try to refund it. But I
mean,
like
to be honest,
zombies.
whenever they're trying to switch over to next gen, they kind of like slack off. That's what I've noticed. Every time there's a switch between generations, the games that come out aren't that good.
Well, I think Red Dead 2 Online is gonna be amazing on the new next-gen consoles.
Of course, I mean Rockstar always does a good job.
Yeah, except, you know, GTA 5, like, it's a fun game and all, but stop updating it, start working on GTA 6.
This is fair.
This game's like 7 years or 10 now?
7, yeah, it's like, yeah. I think it came out when, like, 20...
13
even
or
remember.
14, I
Fuck,
don't
yeah.
remember.
I'm pretty sure it came out in 2008, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, let me look it up.
2008? No.
Bruh.
I don't even think the Xbox One was out in 2008.
I have the original 360 and Xbox One.
It came out November 18th, 2014.
2014, so I was right. Okay.
It says 2008 to 2015 in the like game menu, but I'm guessing that means like when they started working on it.
Yeah, Max, I think you're sitting a little far from your mic because you keep cutting out randomly.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, it's better now.
Alrighty.
Alright, oh, we forgot to do a trigger thing. I'll do that later. Let's move on to politics.
Ooh.
I say Biden won.
Biden won?
Yeah, it's just, sure there's there's a bunch of fraud and stuff, but...
There's a bunch of fraud. It's, honestly, I think I don't know, my opinion on it, I don't really have an opinion on it based on I can't vote, so I don't really have an opinion on it. My only thing is, even if this was reversed, I'm saying this, if this was reversed and someone else committed fraud of a different thing, I would say the same thing. It's still BS. It doesn't matter who you are. If you deliberately committed fraud towards something, I mean, it's still a problem.
Yeah,
I mean,
Again,
I'm
I
not
can't
sure
vote.
about that because they actually looked into it and they didn't really find any evidence of fraud.
There was
not that I like any of the
138,000 votes.
candidates.
Bro. There was
I mean, I feel you.
138,000
I
votes
feel
in
you.
one night.
There were some controversial things that
It's
I
mathematically
saw.
impossible to be able to do for that to happen. Is for it to have that many votes for one specific party. You would think it would be at least one for the other one.
I mean, I think the problem was Trump told all his supporters to actually not do the mail-in votes. So when they started counting all the mail-ins, it was just all Democrat votes because all the Republicans actually went out on voting day to vote. I mean, to be honest, both candidates were pretty. So it's like I really don't even care because it's
they're okay.
Candidates.
Like we need more people like Ronald Reagan or JFK to run.
I personally I didn't like any of the candidates. I think Trump is doing a good job, to be honest with you. I don't really want to spread it. I think he's doing a good job. Doesn't mean I'd vote for him. It just means I think he's doing a good job.
All right.
He's been doing
I don't think he's doing a bad job. I think, at least for me personally, I haven't seen any negative impact.
I've seen
what's going on. I mean,
black
obviously,
employment
there's
go down, which is good.
I can see him doing a good job, but I would say the exact same if it was like, let's say, Bush was doing a good job. I would mention that. I would say he's doing a good job.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't vote, so I don't have an opinion. My only opinion is legit seeing the facts and seeing who's doing good or not. If you're not doing
good,
good,
then
then
I'm
I'm
studying. Because next election we will vote.
This is true.
I mean, to be honest, I think what the problem with Trump is the way he talked. I think if he just
He's a businessman.
He was his greatest enemy. Was himself.
Yeah,
If he kept his mouth shut for the 2 months before the election, he probably would have won.
I don't believe
he
so.
would have. I think he would have won if he just toned down.
He didn't lose a lot of voters based on what he was saying. He was speaking very bad, which was turning away voters. But I don't think he lost anyone.
Well,
For example, he would have gained more if he kept his mouth shut. But I don't think anyone stopped supporting him if he said something.
Well,
bad.
I think a lot of people realize if Biden wins, we're not gonna hear something about the president like, he said this today. He said this. He did this. He tweeted this. Like, if Biden wins, it's like, oh, we don't have to deal with that for 4 years, so we can have a little bit of a break.
Did you guys hear about the bombing this morning?
No, what happened?
There was a bombing in Nashville this morning.
Yeah, I heard about it, but I haven't really seen it on the news or anything. I mean, I was on Twitter, no trend or anything, but I heard about it.
Nashville, like Tennessee?
Yes.
Oh, that sucks. I love that place, man. Oh.
You know what happened? I don't know
game, Max.
Can you actually?
Yes.
How long have you been able to hear my game for?
I just heard the gunshots. I'm like, wait, that's coming from Max.
Yeah, I've been playing for like 10 minutes.
Sorry, man. No worries. Well, if I put music over it, we can barely hear it, probably.
I'm actually kind of mad you can hear it. Like, you shouldn't be able to hear it at all.
Yeah, it might be your audio set. We'll try to figure this out one day. What do you guys think about the Brandon Bernard thing? Like the black guy that took 2 youth ministers, threw them in a trunk after they were shot, and lit the car on fire, and it turned out the woman was still alive and died from the smoke.
He killed somebody!
And then they sentenced him, they executed him. Like, it
Yeah, I don't...
death penalty.
I mean, I don't know. That's a bit extreme. I don't know about the whole...
He killed somebody!
thing.
He was in
I
prison
feel
for
that.
21
I feel that.
years, and it's like, okay.
I don't...
I mean,
okay.
The death penalty, that's a war crime to burn someone to death.
That's fair.
I
So
guess so. But I
you'll
mean,
be
I've just
charged
been
like a
against the
war
whole,
crime.
like, death penalty thing.
Yeah,
But I mean,
some states it doesn't work, but school shooters and stuff, it's like, ooh, I don't know how to feel
I mean,
about
because,
that.
like, then there's
School
no
shoot-
difference between that person and the other person, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
then you're both technically murdering someone. I mean, obviously, I mean, what he did is pretty fucked up. So I mean,
You can't kill someone and then say, I'm mentally unstable, that's why I did it. Doesn't matter if you're mentally unstable, you still did it.
Insane asylum.
I mean,
like
I think that's what most white, like,
Arkham.
all the school shooters, that's what they say.
Yeah,
I mean, most of the
I
time you
personally
get off
don't
because
think
of-
you could murder someone in cold blood unless you're mentally unstable.
I don't know,
There-
but I've been noticing most school shooters are white. Like, what is that?
I don't know.
Crazy white people, man. I can't
I
stand
mean, I
them.
think
Not to be racist, but white people are bullied more than a lot of other, not specifically white people, but they're probably bullied. There's a lot of other kids that are bullied too. There's no such thing as race with that. I don't know what I was talking about.
Well,
Is
white
there-
guys more likely to be short and be
I
blamed
mean,
for
I
stuff
think
of
that's the
past.
whole reason because, well, first of all,
That's just
there's a
dumb.
higher white population, and then second of all, I think white people just have more guns in general.
Yeah, like I'm okay with guns and stuff. Just I don't think it should be a public list where everyone has a gun. It should be a federal document to the government, but not like you can go to
Yeah.
whatever the town center and like, how many guns does this guy have? Oh, this guy doesn't have any guns. I'm gonna go rob their house now.
Yeah, that's fair. That's actually a really good point. That could be something that people do.
Yeah, it's like, whoa, jeez, you just found
Well,
out
I mean,
who
with
has
the whole
guns.
gun control thing, if we're talking about that, I feel like, you know, it's not the guns that is a
Kill
problem
people. Yeah,
per
it's
se,
the
but I think
people.
it should be controlled. I think because
Yeah.
I know so many people that are just not stable to have one, and they have one, actually multiple. So
Should
I
be
just feel like
more
they need to do
mental
better background checks.
checkups. Yeah.
Yeah.
You should go
I mean,
in
same
like
thing with
every
the
3
police
months to
force.
get a mental checkup or a video call, and they like have to watch you and stuff.
I mean, 3 months is pretty. I mean,
3
Just-
to 6.
getting it, I think they could just, you know, test you. You know, do some tests and see if
Well,
you're mentally stable.
It's like the
if you
thing
even have a
of
gun.
weed.
Like, it can awaken mental illnesses, which can cause you to go shoot up a place, and, you know, that's pretty bad, but you also...
Mental illness can come out of nowhere and just make someone go insane. Like, I
I'm
don't know
smoking
why I'm
weed?
doing this. I can quote the Joker, not doctor. One bad day can make someone go insane. Just one bad day.
That is fair. But think about it. If you can't really think about stuff as a bad day, you just have to think of it as a setback to the better days.
Well, medical marijuana, I'm all about that, but just throwing it on the street like Colorado's doing, everyone's a lazy bum. It's like, jeez, nothing's
Okay.
getting done here.
I mean, yeah, I understand that, but I think most research that's been done on
It's
weed,
not deadly, it's not addictive, it's just some people will just smoke it and be lazy. If we could tax
Yeah, I
the
mean,
crap out of
obviously,
it,
I
go
mean-
ahead.
I think the problem
Uh,
is everything needs to be done in moderation, even though it's legal. So I mean, obviously, if you overdo anything, it's a bad thing. But I don't
It's
think
true.
that just doesn't really make weed the culprit or bad.
Oh no, it's just
Uh,
people not taking.
I mean,
or
yeah.
checking their
I mean,
family
obviously, it's the
history.
same thing with alcohol too. I mean, you drink alcohol, and if you drink too much, I mean, obviously, you know.
Well, people that smoke weed, I don't see them running around the streets punching people.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, exactly. They're
Alcohol
probably
is
just
terrible,
chilling
man.
at home and eating and shit.
Yeah, they're eating a load of food, which isn't the best, but it's better than crashing a car or beating the crap out of someone because of alcohol under the influence of that crap.
That's not great. I opened Google.
All right, let's get to sports, Max. Combat sports. What's going on
We're
this
gonna get into
week?
combat sports. Alrighty, we can talk
Yeah.
about combat sports. So, currently, we're getting off the fight between Canelo Alvarez and Kimura Smith or something. I'm sorry if I said that name wrong, but I know that there's the average names. Canelo Alvarez is 6'9", or 5'9", not 6'9", 5'9", and Smith is 6'3". Canelo Alvarez destroyed Smith. Smith held in there and was like doing okay, but he basically got destroyed. Alvarez controlled the entire fight, and that is crazy and awesome to me because that means that the little guy can still do something to the big guy. That's like the big boxing news right now.
I mean, yeah. I mean, for sure. Canelo also has a really good record, if I'm correct.
Yeah,
But,
I believe his only loss is to Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because Floyd is also short, and then I believe
Yeah.
Manny Pacquiao is also very short, and they all have very good records.
Oh,
Floyd is 5'8", and he's fighting Logan Paul on February 20th.
Who-
Logan Paul is 6'2", so that kind of gives me
Oh,
more hope. That
speaking of the
Floyd gonna
Pauls,
be strong.
who called out Connor?
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul. Yeah, that guy's a total
Bro,
jerk.
I swear, the Pauls are on a suicide mission this year. Like,
Yes.
Jake Paul, Logan Paul, you guys aren't terrible people, personally. I kind of like Logan Paul. He's nice. He does cool stuff at times. I'm not a fan. I just cool. Good for you, I guess. But you're an idiot. Why are you calling out Floyd Mayweather? One of the greatest, if not the greatest boxers of all time. He's 50-0. You're 0-2. Why do you think you could beat the best boxer on the planet?
He was
No,
saying
I mean,
he was
think about it.
0-2.
Statistically, if you think about it, it's a lot of money to be made. If I
Logan
had to
Paul
step
can
in the
make
ring
like
with FloydMayweather, and I was getting paid like $10-20 million.
Well, he offered Floyd
Yeah.
Mayweather. Oh no, Connor. I forget his Connor. Whatever his name is.
Jake Paul offered Conor McGregor $50 million.
Yeah, 50 million. I'm like, dude, just beat the white guy down, and you win.
Floyd is gonna make like $5 million, if not more, from this fight. Logan's not gonna make $1 million. Logan's gonna make like maybe 300 grand, I think.
Logan doesn't care about money unless it's for
No,
Pokemon
he doesn't.
cards.
No, Logan Paul doesn't care about money. I mean, why does he need to be loaded? But if I had to go in the ring with Floyd Mayweather to take an ass, I would take an ass beating for like $10 million. Of course, I think not everyone would. I would at least. But Logan Paul's not making this type of money. I think he wants to prove something, which I don't see as smart. Because Logan Paul, I don't care how good you think you are, you do not have it. I don't even think you have a shot against the best boxer in the entire world.
Well, obviously, I don't even think he thinks he has a chance against him. I think it's just a whole publicity stunt because obviously, it's gonna get his name out there.
He has
If he
that
can last
confidence.
30 seconds in that ring, a lot of people might make a lot of money off betting.
Oh, if he makes it one round, I will have ultimate respect for him. Ultimate. If he makes one round.
Yeah.
One single round.
Because I've seen that Conor McGregor.
He actually might though because Floyd Mayweather's playstyle is more defensive. I don't even think he's gonna attack. So there's a huge possibility.
Mayweather,
I've seen
It's
him
like
knock
a-
out a dude in literally one punch. It's like they say go and he just knocked him out. It's like whoa,
Are you talking about Conor McGregor or
Conor
Floyd
McGregor. Bro,
Why?
that
Oh,
dude.
We're talking about Floyd real
insane.
quick.
I was talking about Floyd.
Yeah, we're talking about Floyd in a second.
But I mean, same thing with Conor McGregor. I don't
Yeah,
think
same thing.
any of the Paul brothers are gonna last. I mean, obviously Conor is a monster too.
Connor's
So-
freaking crazy. Floyd Mayweather beat Conor McGregor, quote, Floyd Mayweather wasn't trying, he says, when he beat Conor McGregor. How on earth is Logan Paul gonna beat Floyd Mayweather? Especially because
What's the
Logan Paul called his brother like an idiot or something. Not an idiot, but he said something where Jake wasn't smart for trying to take this fight because Connor's so dangerous. Says the guy that's facing the person that beat him easily.
Well, who beat KSI? Or fought
KSI?
Yeah.
No one beat
Who?
Yeah, he
Who
won.
fought KSI?
Logan Paul, Joe Weller, and I think that's it.
Yeah, Logan Paul. Logan Paul is a dumb guy. I swear.
In my personal opinion, I think Logan Paul should have won his fight against KSI. The 2-point deduction was BS, but that's not how the cookie crumbled. The cookie crumbled where he lost. Big deal. I would get over it and move on. They say that I think Jake Paul should fight KSI. That was where the original beef was. Jake Paul wanted to fight KSI, but it ended up being Logan versus KSI. Jake Paul is good, so is KSI, but they're not pros. I think if they fought, I would give the edge to probably Jake Paul. If he goes to fight Conor McGregor, I don't give him the edge. But right now, I would give it to Jake Paul. He's been training more, had a more recent fight. He looked really good. I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I don't know.
All right, so.
I'm a little more back.
Yep. Whoa, that was a lot.
That was a lot. I had a lot. There was a lot to say there.
Yeah, bruh. You know, life nowadays, it's like, wow.
Yeah.
I think rodeo should be a professional sport. I love rodeos, man.
You think rodeo should be a professional sport?
Bruh,
Yeah, man.
They're just so fun to watch when the dude messes up and then gets ran over. Or just starts running. It's like, you're the one that put yourself in that ring. What did you think was gonna happen?
He's not wrong. He is not wrong.
Really funny every time. So do we want to
I
get on?
haven't really seen any rodeos. I
Oh,
should
bro.
though. They seem interesting.
I was born in Texas, and every time I go up there, we're always watching one's on TV or something, and it's always fun. Or we sometimes we see
I've heard that it's a huge Texas thing because I think Travis Scott. I mean, obviously he named one of his albums rodeo, so it's a big thing, I believe, in Texas.
It's a big thing because Travis Scott named one of his albums after it. Oh, heck yeah.
I love
That's a
Texas.
stamp of approval right there.
Best state in this country, man. It's such a beautiful place. The people are so kind. It's just chill.
No, I've heard a lot of good things about Texas, actually.
Yeah. And then all the Californians moving over there now. Woo.
Okay, I want to say something funny real quick. I went on TikTok today and I saw Natalie Noel, whatever her name is, David Dobrik's assistant or partner, whatever they're calling her nowadays. She posted a TikTok. Almost every one of the first couple comments was tell David to post a vlog. Awesome, cool. Tell David to post a vlog. Every single comment. And there's no way David Dobrik sees this, but post a vlog. Oh my god.
Unless someone spams us on TikTok and just spams them in the chat. Like,
Nah, do you know how many notifications he gets a day from TikTok or from everywhere? There's no way.
yeah, too many. We could just show up at his front door.
No, I'm not doing that. He hates it when people do that. Plus,
Yeah.
we don't know where we live on the other side of the world.
Let's show up at other side of the country.
Oh yeah, you're right. Country, my bad, not world.
Yeah,
That
let's
was dumb.
show up at Jason's house.
Oh, 100%. Jason's shy like Jason. Bro, he slimmed up like crazy. This is completely unrelated to the podcast,
He's such
but
a good
he
guy.
slimmed up like a madman. He's skinny. Like he looks really freaking good. Just pointing that out there. He looks good. Look at that. He looks really good. All right.
All
Next
right,
topic.
dark humor. You guys ready for this?
Yeah. Raees, how you doing? We kind of just keep talking and stuff. We just go on.
Well, it's all good, bro. Yeah, I'm just listening, you know.
All
I
right.
Yeah.
just chime in whenever I need to chime in, you know.
All right.
You got any dark jokes on you, Raees?
Any dark jokes? No.
Nah, man, not really.
I'm gonna-
dark jokes. I mean, my music's pretty dark. I mean,
Ooh,
Still
check that out.
good. Yeah. it's
I'm
still
gonna
good.
make the disclaimer real quick. Give me like 4 seconds. Can I? Do you want me to?
Yeah, go ahead.
The following jokes and the following rest of the programming may include some dark humor jokes, so if you get sensitive or you are offended easily, cover your ears, leave the podcast now, and stop being a little bit. No, I'm kidding. Sorry. Just don't watch this part of the podcast or listen to it. Same difference. Okay, thank you. Have fun.
No snowflakes. All right, let's get into it. So I took away my ex's wheelchair.
Why?
Guess who
That's
came
good.
crawling back?
Oh no!
Every time you get mad, punch an orphan. Who are they gonna tell? Their parents?
Oh, that's mean.
finding is Google.
Nah, bro. It's just so dumb.
My
Orphans only-
therapist.
Oh,
Hey.
yeah, I think I've said this one. Never mind.
My therapist told me time heals all wounds, so I stabbed him. Now we wait.
I saw my mom chopping onions today, so I started crying. Onions was a good dog.
My Greek counselor died the other day. He was so good at his job, I don't even care.
That's actually kind of wrong. Dark humor is like healthcare. Not everyone gets it.
Oh, damn. A man went into a library and asked for a book on how to commit suicide. The librarian said, "Fuck it back."
What was Juice WRLD's favorite store?
No.
Forever 21.
No!
I had to say it. I had to. Oh, that one feels wrong.
They
Did he
say
die when he was 21?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he overdosed.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I didn't know he was 21 though.
It's been more than a year. Jeez, poor guy.
they say there's
Yeah,
a
I mean-
there's a person capable of murder in every friendship group. I suspected it was Dave, so I killed him before he could cause any harm.
How many babies does it take to paint the wall? I don't know. Depends on how hard you throw 'em.
Oh my god.
That one's wrong, bro. Bruh. Biden tested positive for her. She wasn't 19. What's the difference between orphans and apples? Apples actually get picked.
Oh!
Ugh, man. I saw a kid vaping, so I broke it. Then he told me he was having an asthma attack.
Oh shit. That's mean.
That kind of felt wrong. What is red and rare? A kid in a blender.
What's the difference between a
Bro.
dead baby and a slice of pizza? A slice of pizza can't feed an entire family.
What the crap?
Shit. Dead baby could feed an entire family either.
I was going to tell a dead baby joke, but I decided to abort.
Bruh, XXX concoction? Coffin should be called an Xbox.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, and I apologize. I mean the same thing, except at a funeral.
Why can orphans not buy milk. Because they're
Why?
scared they'll disappear like their dads.
Okay, that's it. I'm done. That
Okay,
is-
yep,
that-
yep, yep.
that is
Okay,
the
we're
dark
done.
humor
We're
segment.
done.
I'm sorry. All those jokes were disclaimer. All those jokes were not literal, and none of those were meant obviously literally.
Oh god, Brett. Oh, that one kind of felt harsh.
That one was crazy. Okay, next segment.
All right, next segment. You want the next segment? You want the next segment? Let's get into music.
What's music? Ooh.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So special guest here.
Raees.
Big thing of
Yes,
music.
sir.
Yeah, bro.
So tell us about yourself. Tell us something interesting.
I mean, well, first of all, I'm gonna say my new song has 52,000 streams on Spotify. That's
Jeez.
huge. Shout
Good
out to all the
job.
fans.
You must have got some good tags
I
in that.
believe my album has around 25, 26, 27,000 streams around there. So that's pretty nice too. You know, shout out to the fans. Currently working on a new album. Just started production on that a few days back. So yeah, big year coming, 2021.
Yeah, 2021 is gonna be good for most of us.
You don't know
I
that.
hope so.
2021 can spiral out of control. That's what we're hoping. Is 2021 can pick up and we can.
Bro,
recover.
let's hope it's not like Kobe and it spirals out of control, cause that would suck.
Yo, jeez. Okay.
I had to.
We're out of the dark humor segment. Shut
I
up.
am a dark human being.
Okay.
Whoa.
Nothing really crazy in the music industry right
Yeah.
now. So.
What about
that's-
movies?
No, actually, last night, Playboy Carti dropped his very anticipated album, Whole Lotta Red, after 2 years. So no, that was pretty big.
I don't know a lot of music, so thank you for shining.
Yeah,
it out.
me and Max are like, let's just listen to
I'm-
music.
That's
I'm
just
a
like-
huge music buff. Obviously, because I make music, so
Yeah.
I keep up with a lot of that. But
Don't hate us for this, but me
Yeah.
and Max actually like, what's it called? By corpse, you know.
the
E-girls
song
are
for-
ruining my life.
Oh, no, awesome.
Like, choke me like you hate me, but you low-key wanna date me. That's actually kind of good. It's edgy, is probably why.
You can cut this part of the podcast out because you don't get copyrighted, but I'm gonna show him real quick. I have the song on my playlist.
Alright. We'll see you guys back after the copyright strike.
So that's a song. It's not that bad. It's pretty catchy.
It's actually not
what
that.
genre is that?
I have no idea. Let me look. I didn't look. I swiped up.
I would kind of
Yeah,
have to
it's
say
pop
rock
Marilyn Manson
and
vibe.
rap.
The whole
Just rap.
screamo. Oh, that's rap.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, okay, that makes sense because rap is so like broad these days.
It's so weird. Yeah. Well, it's Christmas, right?
It is Christmas. They're recording the podcast. By the time this comes out, it won't be Christmas. But
It'll probably be up the day
It'll
after,
probably-
or the day after Christmas.
Okay. So this is going out before New Year's.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
wanna
So I
get
just want to say something.
One or two more up before New Year's.
Everyone be safe around New Year's. It's a very dangerous time for some people because there's a lot of different stuff that goes down. So be safe. Have fun.
Wear a mask and if you're not gonna, socially distance. If you're gonna be like in a crowd, obviously wear a mask because you don't want spit in your mouth. But if you're outside, you don't need one. Just have fun. Let's talk about movies. Wonder Woman came out today. It was okay.
I haven't seen it yet. I'm deciding to stream it tonight.
It was
Ooh.
okay.
I didn't see it. I'm kind
The main villain is the Mandalorian actor, which I thought was kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you guys?
Sure. I mean,
finish
I
the
saw
new-
some reviews on the movie. They've been pretty mixed actually.
Yeah.
I saw the critics actually enjoyed it, and then a lot of users they didn't like it. So
The end
know.
cameo has nothing to do with the storyline. It was like, oh. You okay if I say
like
it?
the end, like the
Like,
Say what?
the end credit scene.
yeah, it had nothing to do with the storyline. You okay if I say what it was?
I don't really care. I don't. Yeah.
I don't know.
It was the
Wait,
original.
wait. Spoiler wording here.
Yeah,
Thank you.
spoiler warning. It was the original Wonder Woman actor, like from the 90s. She was like,
Cool.
yes, I save people too. It was like, okay. No one cares.
That's not really a spoiler, I guess.
It's like, bruh,
Really?
why? Sure, the CW did that with Crisis on Infinite Earths, but that was kind of cool. They collided all the DC shows and movies together in one. It was kind of cool. Alright?
I mean, obviously, it's been a pretty slow year for movies.
Oh
It's
my
sad,
god,
actually.
yes,
The
bro.
whole-
We're gonna COVID and
Covid
stuff.
thing.
Else.
In my opinion, they should have released the Wonder Woman movie a month after Spider-Man Far From Home. Like it was supposed to.
Yeah, but that's completely different universes. That just doesn't make sense.
No, like they were gonna come out like against each other in theaters, and I was like, I think
Oh,
people
yeah.
would have still saw them, but no, they delayed it forever because of COVID. And it was like, okay. And then eventually they threw it on, you know, HBO Max, and it's in theaters, but it's on HBO Max. So.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody's going out to watch that movie.
This video is not sponsored by HBO Max. We have nothing to do with them.
This podcast video thing, whatever it is not sponsored by anyone. Just pointing that out.
Yeah.
I do want to conclude. I think we could conclude now. We talked about every single topic. Pretty long podcast.
All right. Do you guys have any secret hobbies that you want to talk about?
I have no hobbies at all.
I cook a lot. I made a few Wellingtons, and those came out good, but that's really it.
I box at times. That's it.
How about you, Raees?
And besides making music.
Besides making music?
Yes,
not really, man. I enjoy basketball. That's one thing I enjoy.
I'm too short to play basketball, man. I'm 5'6".
That's BS. I play basketball sometimes. Aiden,
well, you're athletic. You're not fat like me.
That's true. I'm a goated.
You're actually skinny.
I'm not skinny. I'm just. No, it's nothing. Whatever. That concludes the basis of this podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed listening. And
all right, guys. So I hope you enjoyed.
Right, I appreciate you guys having me.
All right.
Yes.
I appreciate having you joining.
Oh yeah, thank you for our guests joining us.
Yeah, thank you, Raees.
And
which of your songs should we play?
Yeah, we're gonna make
it.
Yeah, bro. I mean, any one of them, man. You can play my new single, Pandora. Has 54,000 streams, as I said. So obviously, it's doing pretty well. You guys can play that.
All right, stay slacking, y'all. And this is Pandora by.
Raees.
Say your name. Oh, Raees. Yeah, that's his rapper name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raees.
All right.
Kill it.
Misogynistic me is the best me. I don't know her name, but she nasty. Took her to the back, she get naughty. Sit in my lap, come here, shawty. Diamonds on my neck and they come from Saudi. Can't count this money, so I gotta count it. She got an OnlyFans, I'm trying to be her only fan. $100,000 and I put him in her hand. Misogyny surrounding me. Misogyny as far as I can see. Misogyny consuming me. Misogyny surrounding me. Every time I simp, yeah, these bitches lie to me. Treat her with respect, now she think that I'm a fool. All you ever did was add fire to the fuel. I don't love these hoes, I don't think I ever will. Use them for my purpose, then they back to the streets. The funny thing is, they don't think I'd ever leave. Lied to my bitch, told her I would never cheat. In my defense, I thought she would never see. Misogynistic me is the best me. I don't know her name, but she nasty. Took her to the back, she get naughty. Sit in my lap, come here, shawty. Diamonds on my neck and they come from Saudi. Can't count this money, so I gotta count it. She got an OnlyFans, I'm trying to be her only fan. $100,000 and I put him in her hand. Misogyny surrounding me. Misogyny as far as I can see. Misogyny consuming me. Misogyny surrounding me. Hop in the Benz and I take off like the Flash. Couple bad bitches and I keep them on the bench. She said that she love me, but I know it's the money. 100 on my rollie, so she made a fake story. Tugging on my chain when she dance, I make it rain. Fuck her so good, she be walking with a cane. Peeping out the blinds, cause I don't feel safe. Niggas tryna kill me, better aim for the face. Misogynistic me is the best me. I don't know her name, but she nasty. Took her to the back, she get naughty. Sit in my lap, Diamonds on my neck and they come from Saudi. Can't count this money, so I got accountants. She got an OnlyFans, I'm trying to be her only fan. $100,000 and I put him in her hand.
Breaking news. Jon Huber has died of a lung disease, and let's get right into it with HyperZink.
Okay, hi guys. This is a section of the podcast that's going to be inserted into the podcast itself. While we were editing this, or while Aiden was editing this, Slacker Life, we got the news that Brodie Lee passed away. Brodie Lee was a wrestler, and we talked about wrestling and combat sports on the podcast, so I wanted to make a little note of this real quick. Brodie Lee, aka Jon Huber, was a father and a fantastic wrestler. He was in WWE, where he did very well, but he 100% could have gotten pushed more. He was one of the, honestly, probably in my opinion, one of the greatest wrestlers that was on the roster back when he was. He went to AEW, and he shined there as in the Dark Order as one of the best heels. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can skip this segment, but this is just us talking about it real quick, like saying all respects and stuff, because we just heard the news. So all my condolences, and me as well, from me and Slacker Life, all our condolences towards Brodie Lee and Brodie Lee's family. Jon Huber, I'm going to call him Jon Huber because that's his real name.
Sorry guys about his past, but we all gotta move on. But we have to wish his family the best of luck. This is probably a hard time, especially during, like, they're probably gonna lose a lot of money.
Right the day after Christmas. It sucks.
Terrible. Well, y'all stay slacking, y'all. Have a good day.
Bye.